be yourself. If you are, whatever culture you come from, carry that proud and, execute engineering. Don't narrow yourself down to a specific company. I may be recruiting for Raytheon, but guess what? There's hundreds of other companies out there. I think make the most of the role you're given and always seek to get a new role and get more work.
As far as, mentoring, I think mentoring is critical for career development, progression, success. Even, Fortune 500 CEOs, they have mentors. A clear objective to a mentoring relationship will help that relationship be fruitful or successful. And again, I think it plays a very critical role in your career.
Ready to kind of think outside of that box, and you start mapping out your career and just think it a different way. But you got to earn the stripes, and then last but not least, be comfortable with receiving feedback.
And like I said, we're all the faculty are happy to provide you our general career advice, our years of experience, and give that to you in sort of the ways we can help you, but you just have to come to us to seek out the help. So no one is an island. No one can do any of this all by themselves. Rely on your friends, rely on your mentors, seek them out, seek out help, come to your professors for help. If you get a team that's succeeding, that's so much easier and so much more likely to work than you trying to do it on your own. Shoot for the stars. Set real, big goals for yourselves. You guys can get there. You don't have to sort of make your goal I'm gonna get a job. Make it big, make it be in the field you want, make it be the kind of thing, because you guys can do anything.
I always just kept my head down and worked hard. I was very earnest. I asked a lot of questions. I had a willingness to learn, right? And I think all of that, and playing well in a team as well, because we work in teams. Doing all of that, I feel like I was able to advance myself that way and become the leader that I am today. Now when I'm in meetings with other people, even though sometimes I'm still the only female, I definitely feel like my voice is heard. As an engineer, you're always going to come across a problem, and when you have failures and you have issues come up, that's your best opportunity to learn. So embrace it, right? Don't become frustrated by it. If just one or two people have that positive can-do attitude in a team, it really boosts the morale and it makes things better.
Advocate for yourself, no matter what role you're in. Technical role, CSR role, advocate for yourself, because you're the only one that can do it. Ask questions. Ask a lot of questions. Like Julissa said, nobody expects you to come in knowing everything. The more you ask, the more you learn, and ask a lot of different people. Fail and be willing to fail fast and learn from it. You all students, you're on deadlines. You have schedules that you have to adhere to. You have to turn papers in, take a term, a test at a certain time. That doesn't go away. It only gets more and more crunch time in the real world. So, but like at Raytheon, I know many of our leaders say failure is good. We learn from that because ultimately we still have deadlines, we still have goals, and that's in personal life and in the professional world. So advocate for yourself, ask a lot of questions, and be willing to fail and fail fast.
Going back to our conversation about stepping up to ask for mentors, even more, right? If you are that person, you see somebody you identify with, reach out to them, go to their office hours, send them an email, because they're more likely than not going to say, yep, I've been there, I want to help out.
He's the father of electronic countermeasures during World War II. You know about chaff? That's R.B. Jones. Yes, sir.
Windows aluminum strip of foil?
Yes.
Nice.
That's what you shoot out the back, and so it keeps missiles from, bringing the plane down. Control and integration, which actually launched the satellites. So we were the ones saying, countdown, go. And then they moved me over to satellite systems.
That really kind of came out of just a natural development for me in leadership. A lot of Navy training that kind of went with that, but really kind of the rigor that allowed me to step into those roles and begin to excel in those roles. And that really paid dividends to the private sector, because it's been nothing but chances to step into roles leading.
But when it comes to doing it, you really need to be under the mentorship of someone doing and pick their brain and really absorb everything possible before they retire. That's one of the big problems that we have right now, retiring and leading the workforce. And the guys coming out of college, like you guys, they're trying to learn from someone who barely has more experience than they do. A lot of times companies will bring what they call gray beards back as consultants to be able to mentor the incoming workforce and help them come up to speed. When you graduate, they have to teach you all over again their particular business. Part of your training here at university is to learn how to learn. And you have a primary responsibility as a student here to learn.